What's up, guys? I've got to try and start this process without the camera bouncing all over the place. Morning, guys, Gundam fan, and today's video I'll be going over my latest project, the GunTank early type. The pictures in the thumbnail. I've made a start. I sort of snap built it and sort of figured out where I want to go with it and what I want to do. But for the time being, my airbrush is not playing. He's not playing along. I think a lot of water's getting through, so I think the compressor might be at it. So either that or the airbrush itself is knackered. I'm not sure yet. I might buy a little water trap for the airbrush, and I mean the compressor's got a water trap on it, but some water's getting through. And it's really ruining the process and really stressing me out. But that's not nothing to worry about. I'll have to sort that out. But what I've done is I've primed the majority of the upper body and parts. Saying that, no, that's the head and some of the body piece. This is the upper body. What am I on about? What I've had to do is putty these lines here because it's not a very nice fit, and it's unacceptable. So all the rest of it in terms of panel lines, it's not too terrible. I mean, I could go along there really, but because it's underneath you're not going to see it, but these flanks you're definitely going to see that. So what I used was Vallejo's liquid putty. Just smush that on there. I'm going to leave that to dry overnight, and then you can sand it down, see where you are, and then rinse and repeat until you're happy with the finish, and then you can prime it. All these pieces are primed. I've got to figure out how I'm going to prime the main body, because I don't want to be touching it while I'm priming it. So what I might try and do is get some big clips to clip onto these ports here, so I can at least hold it. Or do one side, let it dry, turn it over, hold it, and do the other side. There's ways around it. I'll figure it out. The tracks are the main feature, as far as I'm concerned. There's a lot of moving parts here. I say moving parts. What am I on about? It's the depiction of a lot of moving parts. So there's wheels. It's dual-sided. There's 4 pieces of track. And they're sort of sandwiched together on either side, and in between, and either side of the sandwich there's wheels. So there's wheels this side and there's wheels this side. So all the wheels have got to come off. The suspension and other bits and pieces. I want to detail the back plate, as I want to be able to detail this plate. Not going to see much of this plate, but it has got a gimmick where it comes apart. I mean, you can have it. I've got to figure out how this goes now. Now it's apart. You know what? Oh yeah, it goes together like that, and then the legs, they like articulate, and they're all separate because of a throwing arm, which is there. So while I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it, I have got a good idea. I'm going to be doing lots of streaking. I do have some Panzer Grey streaking grime, and I've got some pigments and stuff like that. I've got some mahogany and some dark brown for the wheels. I can make, you know, some mud effects and stuff like that. But in the meantime, I'm just running through the priming, the prepping, sanding down, and just making sure the pieces look good once they're primed, because it's the most important part in ensuring that the prime's gone on nice, and that way your paint job has got half a chance. The visor, you're probably not going to see it, but I've done a silver underneath the glass. Because that glass goes straight onto the face, onto the bare plastic, and it doesn't cut. I don't think it comes with a sticker that goes behind it. Not that I'm a fan of stickers, but a bit of silver paint behind the clear, and that sorts that right out, and it does look pretty nice. But that's it for part one of the GunTank project. More updates will be coming as I go. I'm covered in paint because as I was sorting out the the compressor, there was some paint in the cup, and I yanked it, and it was, I was on the floor, and it sort of fell on me, so I got covered in paint. I'm not having a good day at all, especially with the prime. Just throwing out a bit, you know, the airbrush throwing out a bit of water, which isn't good. But I am happy with all my sanding and everything. There's no nub marks, no lines, no nothing on that. That is a proper smooth bore inside and out. So it's nice. This stuff goes on really well. Surface primer, Panzer Grey, Dunkel Glau. By Vallejo. It's really good stuff. I recommend it. It's my go-to prime, next to that one, just grey, and the Mecha Primer, the white. That's really good stuff, that one. So yeah, definitely really much to talk about. This kit is amazing. It really is good. These guns are bigger than the GunTank Gundam gun tanks, the bipedal walking type. They are much bigger, so it's more imposing, and like all the articulated systems like the pistons and stuff, it's just more chunky. It's a chunky boy, so it's got a lot more going for it. It's got more personality. This definitely has. The posability, you know, it's a tank, but the tank's got posability because you can pose the tanks and give it some dynamic poses, which is quite mad, really. As you'll see from the thumbnail, because I took a picture yesterday, so I'm going to use that as the thumbnail just to show you what sort of poses you can achieve with the kit. The head neck post is quite large, so you can get quite a range of motion on the head. The arms are double jointed, so they're pretty cool for the gun arms, and like I say, the tanks are articulated from the sides. The main body has got a hatch that opens, which is pretty cool, but it don't supply a figure. I think they missed a trick there, because they could have had a little figure or even a bust that you could have put in there to show that, you know, it's been piloted. I think it's by a child. I can't remember his name from the series, but from the TV show, or since I've not seen Origin yet. So, but on the box art and then in the pamphlets, there's a kid who I'm assuming is the pilot of this thing, or jumps in it and takes over because the original pilot's dead or whatever. But yeah, it looks like it's got thrusters underneath, so it looks like it might be able to jump or hover or something. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to do some good details in there. But yeah, that piece is open, but because there's no figure or you know, pilot or anything like that showing, I'm going to keep that closed. There's no point in having it open because there's no details in there. You can get some, like on this body here, you've got these lifting points here, like towing hooks and stuff like that. This has got a lot going for it, and it's a shame they didn't follow on with the main body. Like put some lifting points here and here, just to keep it all concise. I mean, you can get some photo etch parts, so by all means, if you fancy really going the extra mile on this kit, and I think it deserves it because it's a really good kit. I think it would make it more concise and more consistent over the model, having other lifting points on the actual main body of the tank itself. The exhausts are here, they're pretty cool. What I'll do is I'll take this bar off when I'm doing them. I'll make them all sooty and make all the vents look like they're being used and venting soot and stuff like that. Kind of like I did with the back of this the Sazabi. On its butt flap, it's got streaks and grime and dust and soot and whatnot on there. The tracks, what I'll do is I will dry brush these. I have scuffed the the treads, like the actual track part, not the plate part, the rubber pad, so to speak. I have given it a rough sand. I don't know, I've not done it to this one, but I will do, because what I want it to do is look like it's grabbed, you know, the concrete, and so I'm going to be doing lots of scratches. I'll probably take some blades to it and stuff like that, and just gently nick and mark the actual track pads so they look like used, and you know, they're not box fresh, as it were. Inside I'll do some grimy streaks and oils and whatnot, and yeah, it's all going to come along. You'll be informed as to when I do all these sort of processes. I might even do little videos of me doing it, so you can see what I want to do with it and how to do it. And I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, share the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, so that way I know, you know, whether you like the video and to continue, or if I've bored you to tears and you can't be arsed. It's fine, it's fine. Throw me a dislike, I'll do better. So if you can do all that, that'd be great, because you know, Gundam creators and YouTube creators are really struggling right now with this algorithm to break out and to get recommended, because Gundam's trending right now. It's picking up a bit of pace around the world, which is good, it's great, but still could do a little bit better. And you know, you see some even It's a Gunpla, he's only got like 34,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's horrendous, it really is horrendous. So it's really hard for us to break out and to bring this stuff to, you know, this hobby to other people that are a little bit wary, you know, do I need to paint, do I need to glue and stuff. So all these videos really help the people out there that are really into Gundam, and they just need something to show them. It's not hard, it's really easy, anyone can do this. And you know, the more people that get to see these videos or recommended these videos because of the likes and the subs and the shares and all that sort of stuff, it really helps us all, not just me, although I need all the help I can get. But I speak for everyone that's a content creator around the world. We'll really need help, you know, taking this to the next level on YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to leave you there, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.